Well, hello there. I'm starting the vlog in my loft today. It's all happening this week. It is all happening. It's all happening tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow, 3 pretty massive things are happening. After 7.5 years of exclusive home educating, Isabel is starting a 3-day-a-week college course. So that was one massive thing, really massive thing. The other, not quite so massive thing, but could be very significant, is that the potential buyers of this house are having the survey done tomorrow, the same day that Izzy starts college. And also I've lined up 7 more properties to go and see, and on this occasion my boyfriend is going to accompany me and cast his roving eye over it all. So massive week. So right now Izzy's been doing some independent work. I've been practicing my flute, I've been doing bits and bobs, but the main priority now is to just get the place roughly tidy and pack. And later on today we will be going to another birthday party. That's about 3 now in a few weeks. I've just decided I'm hungry. That's all the food that's left from last night's dinner, so I'm going to just eat that very small amount and then decide what else to have. We don't have to leave till about 3, and as you can see it's about 10 to 1 now. It really has been a funny few weeks leading up to this college course starting. I haven't quite known what to do with ourselves really in the way of homeschooling. We've kind of been trickling along with the basics, keeping up with some of our curriculums. Just it's a weird old thing, because normally, you know, I'd have a very long-term goal in mind and a big plan stretching out in front of me, but it was kind of all stopping and starting. And once she starts those 3 days, I'm going to have to review how much work she's got to do on the days off and decide whether I need to do more or less with her in the other 2 days. So uncharted territory. The other thought is, I suppose, is she might be absolutely knackered by the earlier starts because she's not used to them. It won't be that early, I don't know, maybe 7 o'clock or something. But for Izzy, you see, she doesn't sleep at night because of her histamine level that she's got. She's just awake till 12 or 1 mostly, so it's not enough sleep for her if she gets up at 7, and then her condition deteriorates. So we'll see. Hopefully the 3 days will be fine and she can lie in on the other 2 days. Possibly 4, but at the weekend. Depends what we're doing. We'll see. We just don't know, do we? I think she's going to be okay now. There we are. I'm going to call it my starter. The other big uncertainty, of course, is what will this survey throw up? I think this house is very structurally sound, but then I'm not a builder and I'm not an expert, so I'm slightly apprehensive that they might find something that we didn't know about that might make this house totally unsellable, which would be my worst nightmare. So we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with that. I found my second course, an avocado. Doesn't look the best, does it? I'm just going to eat around the bad bits. That wasn't too bad. Izzy's just brought me her English work that she's just done, so I'm going to go through that now, make sure she's understood everything. Pretty much all this book is revision. This GCSE book, it's pretty much what was in Key Stage 3, but a little bit more in depth. Izzy's wanting to work more and more and more independently at the moment these days. I used to literally go through everything with her in our homeschool, but as she's got older and older, she's wanted to take things up to her room and process them herself in her own time. And it seems to be okay. It is a bit weird to let it go completely, though. I haven't let it go completely. Thing is, when I'm reading to her or we're watching something together, we can discuss it constantly as we're going along, because we're one-on-one, aren't we? See, so I can tell when her attention's starting to drift, because it does, doesn't it, naturally? We don't listen all the time, and when she's starting to drift off, I can tell, and then I'll ask her a question and bring her back into the room, or I'll relate it to one of her friends or something we've both experienced together, if the subject's getting a bit abstract or something. Anyway, she's been doing who, which and that, and who, whom, whose or whose this week so far. I will put some affiliate links to these books in the description just in case that would be of use to somebody. Good. That's another one ticked off. This is a bit random. It says keep out of direct limelight on the back cover. And on the other one it says handle with care. And it's a paperback book. Snack over, marking over. I'm going to have a bit of a tidy up around the house. I'm not going to go mad. It's not like I'm trying to sell it anymore. It's a home buyer survey, so, you know, as long as it's tidy, I think that will be sufficient. Izzy's doing her second lot of creams for the day at the moment. I do wonder how we're going to manage all the skincare regime around college, because we are going to have to leave the house early. And of course the lack of sleep thing is going to be a problem. So like the temptation's going to be there to let her get up as absolutely late as possible, but then she won't have time for one layer of like emollient or Protopic or whatever to soak in before the next layer of something's got to go on. And sometimes she has to have 3 layers if she's got any skin infections, because then she's got a topical antibiotic cream as well, but normally not. That's only occasionally at the moment because she's been so good for so long. You see, at the moment she'll get up, have a breakfast, then do Protopics, and then she'll go and do maths or something, and then she'll come back and do emollient or Fusidin if she's got an infection, and then she'll do another subject, and then she'll finish it off. But we're not going to be able to do that when she goes to college on those days. It's about 20 to 3 now. We've got to go soon, and Isabella's just very kindly brought down all the crockery from her bedroom after I finished the washing up. But I've got packing to do, so if it gets done, it gets done, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. And the other annoying thing is I thought I had my phone on charge, but I didn't realise it wasn't switched on. So it's been plugged in for about an hour and a half, not doing anything. Without any further ado, I'm going to put the camera away and pack everything. We're on the train. We're going to give this book a little go. Izzy's doing me a quiz.
I'm seeing if you've been listening. Okay, so what type of organisms do viruses infect?
Living ones.
No, it's all types of living organisms. So
yeah, well, it's still living. I still right.
It's kind of.
Pedant.
What did you just call me?
Pedant.
Oh, I thought you said peasant. No cameras in my classroom.
Oh, I'm banned now, am I?
Unless it's the quiz, then you can film it.
It is the quiz.
No, this isn't a quiz, I'm reading.
Oh, sorry. Isabel's trying to teach me about enzymes, but she's been so like me, it's making me laugh.
I am very good, I'll have you know.
Well then.
You can usually make reactions happen more quickly by raising the temperature. This would speed up the useful reactions, but also the unwanted ones too.
Oh no.
Not good, so you could just need to fuck them, you know? There is also a limit to how far you can raise the temperature inside a living creature before its cells start to get damaged, which is not good.
No.
So living things produce enzymes that act as biological catalysts.
We're off to Newport today for this party. We're going to have pizza with some people. Oh, it's a fancy train, a super long one. It's going all the way to London, but it's going via Newport, so we can go on it. This carriage looks too posh for us. Someone's been having a beer. Back to work then. More of Izzy's tuition.
Enzymes reduce the need for higher temperatures.
It's only a short run, this one. It's only 15 minutes.
Imogen is very saturated, so as her teacher, I told her to go home and just stop. But you have homework.
Have I? What's my homework?
Read those pages again. You'll spend time because there will be a test tomorrow.
We just nipped to use the facilities here, but we're on our way out now. Look at the lovely sunshine.
It's the perfect day for shopping at one of my favourite shops. What is that I hear you ask? It's Tiger.
Yes, yet again we're going to Tiger because I forgot about getting the present for Izzy's friend, so we're going to go via Tiger yet again. Second time in about 3 days.
Tiger is really good.
It is, it's really good for presents. I think so.
Lovely scissors there. So as you can see, we are walking downstairs, and now we are going to go to Tiger, which is a very good shop. If you have one near you, it has loads of knickknacks that you can do things with. It has toys and it has average things, and I will show you a tour around Tiger soon. So yeah, see you then. Keep watching to find out. Ooh, cliffhangers. Oh, my excellent vlogging skills. Oh, is it recording? Ooh, look at that big pipe. Here you go. Oh.
So we've just come out of the station and we're walking along towards Tiger, and then we're going to get on a bus to where this pizza place is. And after that, Invisible Boyfriend is going to come and pick us up from there, and we have to go to a supermarket quickly on the way home, and then we're going back to his place. And then the next day, Izzy starting college. We've just come across this shop window here that's obviously taken a bit of a bashing and been cracked, but somebody has decorated all the cracks with stick-on jewels and some squidgy stuff. It looks really pretty. Izzy, look up there, look. Hi! We're actually on a double-decker bus here. First time in years I've been on a double-decker. Takes me back to my childhood.
You really are old.
We're virtually the only ones up here. We're off. We're moving. Oh, yeah. Is this the first time you've been on a double-decker bus, Isabel?
No. I've been on quite a lot.
Have you? Oh yeah, I remember we did go on one rail replacement bus once. It's the only one I remember though.
I remember loads. Like 3.
That's not loads.
Lots. It is loads. It depends on your definition of loads.
We spent so long trying to decide what presents to buy for Izzy's mate that we nearly missed the bus and only just caught it in time. Hey, look, there's the ruins of a castle there. That's a nice building. I wonder what that is. It's gorgeous, actually. Oh. I forgot how extra wobbly it was at the top of these things. I suppose you've got more sort of movement at the top, haven't you? I forgot. I should have known. Not great for getting steady shots out of windows. I'm enjoying being on this bus.
We're going to hit the top of the roof.
No, we're not going under it. There's a rainbow. Rainbow. I think I'm in serious danger of missing the stop here because I'm getting carried away and enjoying the bus tour so much. What do you think of it, Iz?
It's very nice.
When I was a kid, they used to have smoking on the top deck, and so I used to, on the occasions I'd go miss the school bus and go to school, I used to have to go in a big cloud of cigarette smoke. At age 11. We've come downstairs now because I'm a bit worried about missing the stop because we've never been here before. We found it! Yahoo! So it's a bit of an adventure when you come somewhere by bus for the first time. You're never quite sure if you're going to get off in the right place. It wasn't Pizza Express. I checked the Facebook thing when I was wondering why we were the only ones there. It's Pizza Hut! But luckily, we're not too far off track. Let's go to Pizza Hut. We found it. There it is. Oh man, this is seriously boggy underfoot after all that rain we've had. I'm going on the pavement. It's better. We're absolutely full to bursting with pizza. Well, Isabel's just gone down a bit. We've come back via Tesco's. Isabel's at full stomach has actually gone back down, and believe it or not, she's eating again in the car. Unbelievable. Anyway, we've had a fantastic time and we're heading back to IB's house. Well, I've just realised it's about 11 o'clock at night and I haven't ended the vlog yet. So I'm going to end it now. Big day for us tomorrow. Oh my goodness, fingers crossed about that survey. Fingers crossed about Isabel's first day at college. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not anticipating any problems. And fingers crossed about finding a house and the house hunting session. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it because it helps the channel to grow. Comment down any thoughts below and subscribe to follow more of our adventures, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!